build wealth by earning 5.2% now you can with trading 212.
Trading 212. Okay, welcome everyone. We're going to do a little bit of a breakdown of for tomorrow, just so we can see what's going on, and yeah. So 1 second. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so yeah, let's take a look then. I kind of I've already went through today in terms of what I took, so I'm not going to go too much into that, but let's just start off. So first things first, let's check news tomorrow, okay? News is going to be the important factor. So in terms of tomorrow, we have nothing much in the morning, which is fine, that's okay. And then we have GDP. So we have advanced GDP, unemployment claims, all at 1:30 for US. Okay, so a little bit of news there for the US. So do remember at 1:30 tomorrow, you may have a little bit of trouble. But yeah, in terms of GJ, let's take a look. So as I said before, if you guys check my Instagram, I took buys all the way down from, well, here, all the way down here, stop loss below, and I closed at this high here. So it was rather nice. Sorry, not there. Yeah, it's 600, 700, there we go. So yeah, we pushed all the way to the high, and that was great, okay? Now, in terms of what's happening, well, it's a little bit harder now, because if you actually look at GJ here, we are the highest it's ever been. However, you know, don't worry about that too much. We are going to close above, okay? And now, if we close above, and we make a lower wick, retest in 300, but also maybe even further, and reflip break the high, we should continue. Now, do I like taking the highs? Not really, okay? I like seeing the left hand side and making sure there's things there. And obviously today there was, right? There's this resistance here. However, there isn't going to be much there tomorrow, so it's going to be a little bit harder. And what I'd hopefully want is hopefully Asian session can push. So let's just say that Asian session, let's say you push like here, you know, around this area. Then what you can do is you can, you know, let's say if we pushed here, let's say that we can retrace, make some support for then later on to then drive up, and then that's what I'd look for, okay? I wouldn't want to be taking any sells in GJ at all unless maybe the 4-hour closes bearish below this level, 463, because we're closing back in the zone and we should be filling this clean zone back down to support. Okay, so, you know, depending on how we close on the daily, but expect, you know, is it closed now? Oh yeah, it already has, hasn't it? Yeah, so we've closed above. Okay, so this is very, very important, and this is why I won't be looking for many sells tomorrow, because we are so bullish. Okay, I've been waiting for this move all month, so very, very nice and happy it did that. And this is kind of the range that we were previously in. So now we've closed above, yeah, we're ready to rip. As I say, I need it to make a high, so then I can retest the high. That's an easy trade to take. However, stuff after that's a little bit harder, because we've got no data to the left hand side to where price will go. So that's fine, but again, as I say, I took the trade today that I needed to take, and that was from A to B. Massive 50 pip trade. Actually, let me update the record. So now the record for this month is pretty good. It's getting on. Let me just do this right here. Trades, trade record, 9 wins. Okay, beautiful. So that's pretty much it for GJ. As I say, you know, if the 4-hour closes below here, that's fair. But as I say, I need it to make highs. That's fine. Now let's take a look at gold. Gold's going to be probably more interesting. I have my ranges here. You can see I wanted sells below 2,312. We never closed below it. We respected it, so that's fine. Let's take this all away and let's take a look at the daily. Okay, so, you know, we did expect yesterday that this daily to fill, and it did that through Asian. Then we retraced all the way back up. So we're kind of hovering around this area. There is a lot of support. However, the daily candle closed bearish again, rejecting. Okay, so in terms of the left hand side, we're already respecting this support as resistance now. Okay, and we've closed bearish again for the third day in a row. So what I would expect to see now is this this daily time frame fill that daily. Okay, so make a little top wick, reflip, break the low, and then fill this zone back down to 2,301. Okay, that is what I'm looking for, because again, we've closed bearish. If this candle closed bullish above, then yeah, it could be making support to continue, but we closed bearish, rejecting. The weekly candle's got 2 days left. Still doesn't have a top wick, however, that is quite far away, right? It's like 700 pips away. So yeah, this daily candle closing bearish, we realistically should fill this wick. So knowing this logic, let's take a look at the weekly. Yeah, weekly's broke the low, that's fine. So we are bearish on the higher time frames, apart from the monthly, obviously. So yeah, now you go to the lower time frames, look at the 4 hour. We seem to have some 4 hour resistance and support. So 4 hour res was all around this area. I'm not going to mark another zone on because it's the same as the daily, but we do have 4 hour support, which is here. Okay, why did I pick that zone? Well, because look, we respected it. However, what has happened right now? The 4 hour has closed bearish below. So that's already a good confirmation for us to continue. Now, taking a look at the hourly, drop it on the lower time frame, start to look to the left hand side and see where you want closures. Let's take a look at the 30, and you can start to see more structure. Okay, so in terms of this, we have some resistance here. Can you see? We had a clean push to there, but then we had a bit of an issue. And then once we get a closure and respect this, then we drive down. So, potentially sells below, these kind of areas make sense. Does this match with the right-hand side? Let's take a look. Yeah, it does. Can you see? So any sort of sells below these areas for me would be nice to then fill this zone. Okay, and now is this zone big enough? Yes, it's 100 pips. Okay, so kind of the same analysis I had on yesterday. And again, if it closed below there, what would be happening? Well, we'd be filling the daily wick, as I said. So, whoa, you're actually live right now. What time is it there for you? It's 10:15. Yeah, to be honest, I've been live streaming on TikTok, doing this every day, but I got banned because TikTok sucks. And I just thought, you know what? I actually like doing this in terms of like not for you guys, just for me. I like marking up what I want to see for tomorrow, and it seems to have helped me massively know my bias and getting into the trades. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue doing it when I can because it's fun and it's no time of my own, right? It takes seconds to do this. So yeah, that'll be great. Now, obviously, in terms of the 4 hour. You can see there is some support here, so I would say going break even around that area would make sense. Does that make sense anyway when we come down here? Yeah, I mean, again, it could still drive a little bit further, and I think it did down here as well. No, it didn't, so it held here. So yeah, you'd have to go break even at least, or close, but you'd be up 50-60 pips if you got that closure there. So I'm just gonna write on this line break even here. Okay, and then that'll be good. You'll be pushing into this zone. And you'll be filling back down to supports here. Obviously, there's a lot of support back at this level. What you'd want to see for continued sells is that if a 4 hour candle closes back below this grey line, really back into this zone, and then you can look to target like back down here and maybe back down here. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what I'm looking for tomorrow. Now, if you have looked, sorry, actually, you guys haven't seen because I haven't done it on YouTube, but all of these analyses are added to my group. So you can see here, yesterday's was on point. Okay, so just breaking down really has helped me go through what I want to see in the day. So like today, yeah, this day here, I said daily close below bearish and gold, and it should come and fill the zone, and it did. So yeah, that's pretty good. So yeah, I'll continue doing this, guys. Probably we'll say like 9, 10 when I can. And yeah, it just helps out so you can see really where we're going. So yeah, sells on gold tomorrow, buys on GJ tomorrow. Look at this already, 4 hour close bullish above, already making some sort of low wick on the daily, which is good. Hopefully we should continue, but as I said, GJ, I wouldn't mind this breaking the high, making the high, so then when we come back, I've got a target. However, to be honest with you, I mean there could be ways for it to retrace, and then I can take the buys again, but I'd rather make a high and then retest, and then I can go back to the high. Okay, so that's good. So yeah, it's not been so bad this week. I haven't streamed much because I've been busy at work, but I've still been trading. Had a little bit of a rough start on Asian session there with the gold no low wick on Monday. However, we've done much better the past couple of days. 47 pips, 25 and 37. So yeah, we're en route for another nice month over here. 250 pips. So yeah, thank you so much for coming on, guys. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace out. Have a great rest of your day. Adios. Wait, well done for you today, Max. Been trading with BlackBerry for some time. What was the sole reason for you moving? Just something different. Yeah, just something different. And I want to be honest with you, I wanted to do a series, so I've started this series on it. I've got my own big account on it, which I'm trading, but I've also got this smaller one. Okay, so you can see here. Yeah. So yeah, because they give you like a bonus as well, which is quite cool. So I was like, you know, this is good for a YouTube video. So I deposited 600, and then they gave me 300 of extra capital for leverage, and obviously I've leveraged it, making £300. So yeah, yeah, very nice. Did it show me? I don't know why it hasn't shown me the takeoff trades that I did today. But anyway, yeah, I took buys here, I took buys here, and I took buys here, and I closed them all up here. So it was a very, very nice day. But yeah, stay tuned for that video. Are you on zero comms? Yeah, I've tried it out. And like the spreads, yeah, the spread on GJ is like 2 pips. But and the spread on gold's like 1.5, like for the most times. It's like, do I really want to even pay for commissions? Like, it's not bad. I haven't found much an issue with it, so... yeah, great outlook, Max. Cheers, Luco. Hope you're doing well, brother. But yeah, we'll wait for tomorrow. Hope you guys are doing well, and we'll see you. Are you streaming tomorrow morning? No, I'm fortunate at work. The past 2 weeks I've got so much shit to do at work. However, once we get back after this, it's basically I'm building some fucking massive labs, and I've got to be on site moving shit and getting things prepared for it. But once that goes, I'll be back streaming a lot. But I will be streaming Friday morning. I will be streaming Friday, okay? So, yeah. Thank you so much, guys. See you tomorrow. Peace out. Adios.